is you can't persuade a person to go if they're an adult. Like, a person has the ability to decide whether they want to go to therapy or not. Honestly, if a person doesn't believe that mental health is a thing, and if a person is not open to going to therapy, forcing them to go to therapy is probably not going to do them any good. It could, but like, it's really hard to do therapy with a person who doesn't believe that mental health issues exist, and is not open to the idea that they could. So what I would say is that, like, if you're around a person, this goes to anybody, if you're around a person who could benefit from going to therapy and is maybe struggling with mental issues, I mean, you can be supportive and kind and encourage them to go, but if they tell you no, be empathic to why, listen to why, meet them where they're at, and then if you want to encourage them to go, you can offer to maybe assist with the process, if that would help, if that's part of what's stopping them from doing it. But ultimately, if that person says, nope, I don't believe in that shit, I want nothing to do with it, then it may be that you have to set boundaries with that person if the manifestation of their mental illness has a negative effect on your own life and on your relationship with that person. But you can't force anybody to go. And honestly, I would recommend that you not force somebody to go, because it doesn't generally work out well for them. Now, what do you think, Jared?
I was actually just thinking about this. I'm curious what you think. Like, we're very biased as far as the effectiveness of therapy, obviously, and there's a lot of research on the effectiveness of therapy. But therapy is not always the answer for somebody.
I would agree with that.
So I understand you like wanting them to go to therapy because you want them to get help, but like you shouldn't treat it as if that is going to be the absolute answer. So if they say I don't want to go to therapy, it's not like a, oh crap, well then how do I get them into therapy? It's like, okay, fine, maybe now is just not the time. I need to respect their wishes. What are some other ways in which I can help them? And sometimes it's just being a resource to them, like a friend or a family member, and listening. But you really, yeah, like you really don't want to try and force somebody into therapy, because it's just, it doesn't work out when it feels forced.
Yeah, especially with adults.
Yeah.
I mean, kids, you can finesse
Make an
that.
argument. Yeah.
But adults, that I just, ugh. I mean, like, the most common example of that is with couples where, you know, without talking about it directly and how each person would feel about it, like one person in a couple will be like, we're going. And they'll like make it an ultimatum, and then they'll come in as a couple and one person just absolutely does not want to be there.
Shuts down.
Oh, it's brutal to work with.
And yeah, at times it could actually be more damaging.